Tiger Talk, your source for information about your hometown and surrounding area. Tiger Talk is brought to you by...
And Tiger Talk brought to you by Whistle Stop Donuts, Strain Beans Coffee House on Lower Main in Princeton, Hancock's Neighborhood Market on Commerce Street in Katie's Delicious, Homemade Goodness, and Perry's Floors and more.
Make the morning great with a stop at Whistle Stop Donuts on West Main Street in Princeton. Whistle Stop makes their donuts fresh daily, and they're ready on your way to work or school. They have a wide variety of fresh donuts, so you can surprise the office with a dozen delicious donuts. Stop by Whistle Stop today and enjoy a donut or a dozen. They're open 5 a.m. to noon Monday through Saturday. Whistle Stop Donuts on West Main in Princeton.
And good morning at 8:21. It's time for Tiger Talk, and glad to have you with us this morning on Tiger Talk. Have the pleasure of welcoming into the WPKY studios MITZI BUMPHUS. She's the aging coordinator at the Frank P. Giannini Senior Citizen Center. Good morning.
Good morning, Ty.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Did you have a nice Thanksgiving?
Oh, it was great. Yes, I did.
Good deal. Boy, oh boy, can you believe the year's almost over?
I know it. I know it's going so fast.
It's unbelievable, isn't it? And you guys are very, very busy. Of course, each and every day that you're open, you have a delicious meal up at the Frank P. Giannini Senior Citizen Center. But tell us about all the activities and different services and things that you have for folks.
Oh, okay. Well, we're going to have a busy month coming up, but as always, we're welcoming everyone to the center. We have lunch every day that we're open at 11:30. We also, if you need a ride to the center, you can call me and I can help coordinate it with the transportation department, and we can make sure you get there. We have Bible study on Tuesdays. We play bingo on Thursdays, and then throughout the month, we also have little sprinkles of bingo days where people from the nursing homes or someone else might come up and play bingo with us. And we have Ashley White comes from the extension office, and she always brings some kind of nutritious little snack or different ways to help make your food more nutritious.
Boy, she does a good job.
She does. Yeah. She does. We love having her.
She comes at least once a month, I
yes,
think. I see
she
her on
does.
the calendar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good deal. And that, of course, she's already been there this month. As we wind down our month, you're basically on cruise control as you head into December. But it looks like, looking at your calendar here, it's a very, very, very busy month.
Yes. Right off, starting next week, we go to the Kentucky Opry where they have their Country Christmas show. So that's just like an annual thing that all of the centers try to participate in. And we have a good time down there, and we watch the show. Then we go have lunch. And then the following week on the 12th, we're taking a shopping trip to Paducah. So some of the seniors that can't get out on their own or might not have transportation, we're going to go down there and do a little shopping and have lunch. And then we're going to gear up for our big Christmas lunch that, of course, everybody's welcome to.
And that'll be on the 21st.
Yes.
And you had a similar lunch for Thanksgiving, didn't you?
Yes.
How many people attended?
It went well. We counted at least 107 people. So we had a really good time that day.
That is fantastic. Now tell us a little bit about, you all offer a really nice environment for folks to come and enjoy fellowship, a good meal. There are activities for our seniors. You even got a shuffleboard court,
yes.
I think, back there. Of course,
yes.
it's not quite shuffleboard season this time of year, but still, that's pretty cool.
Yes.
But the nice thing is you've got a good environment there.
Yes.
Where people can come and hang out, play cards, or just whatever, and be with friends.
Yes, that's it. And Miss Dolores Darnell, I hope she doesn't mind if I call her name, but she's got a saying, and it fits us to the T. She says, food, fun, and fellowship. And that's what it's about. That's it.
That's awesome.
It.
Of course, every day you have a meal. And tell us about how that works. If somebody is hearing this program and they're going, I've never been up there. That sounds like something I'd like. And then, tell us a little bit about the ages, and how all that works, and then what they would do, whether they want to come up there. And I think you can get them a meal if they have no way to get out. I know you don't have a huge delivery service, but tell us a little bit about those meals that you have and how they work.
What we do is at 11:30 we have our meal, and if you've never been there before, and just come on up anyway, and we try to accommodate. We make enough meals for people like that haven't been there before, but we do ask for the regulars, or if you know that you're going to come, just to call us ahead of time so we know how much to prepare for. Now, we don't have per se a carry-out service yet.
Right.
But we do deliver to the homebound, what's called home delivered meals. You might have heard like Meals on Wheels. We're similar to that. We're kind of under their umbrella.
Right.
And so for the people that are homebound that can't get out, that don't have anybody there to prepare them a nutritious meal during the day. So we have that program, and you can call me, and I can get that set up through PAD in Hopkinsville.
Okay.
And that's how they go from there. But please don't ever, if you're thinking, oh, I just woke up, I haven't made a reservation, don't let that keep you from coming or calling and saying, hey, do you have one
You always
more?
maybe have a little extra.
Right.
Yeah, but just out of it, if you know if it's going to routine, you want them to call 365-7446 and make that reservation.
Please, yes,
So,
it helps us a lot.
and boy, I love reading the menu every morning on my community because, boy, it's just, it's good stuff.
Yeah,
and I know you got some good cooks up there.
Yes, and for those of you that haven't been there in a while, our head cook is back, Mary, and so she's always a blessing, and she's going to be the actual regional head cook now for the area.
Wow.
And so she's going to be going around and helping all the other cooks learn her little trades and secrets to making those good meals.
Oh, man. Just put that little extra touch in there that might be a little secretive there.
That's right.
Well, what a great resource we have here for our folks. A nice facility up there, and want everybody to take advantage of it. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to take a String Beans coffee break, and we'll come back and talk more about all the goings-on and the happenings and the good stuff going on at the Frank P. Giannini Senior Citizen Center here in Princeton. They're located at 200 Eagle Street. We'll be back after this from String Beans.
String Beans Coffee House in downtown Princeton specializes in made-to-order espresso drinks. Stop by Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to noon and enjoy a pick-me-up. You can also enjoy fresh-baked scones, homemade chocolate chip and oatmeal raisin cookies, and espresso brownies that'll keep you going all day long. They're also open on Saturday from 9 to 2. String Beans Coffee House on Lower Main in Princeton. Great coffee and more in a great atmosphere on Lower Main in downtown Princeton.
And we are back on Tiger Talk with MITZI BUMPHUS, the aging coordinator at the Frank P. Giannini Senior Citizen Center. And we were talking about all the delicious menus and meals that you all serve up there, but you've got something special coming up later on in the month of December. That's this has become an annual event, hasn't it? Yeah, let's talk about that.
Yes, it's our annual Country Ham Breakfast, and that is purely donated from Mr. and Mrs. Heaton, Rodney and Margaret Heaton. They pay for everything, so you don't have to pay for that. That's just something they generously donate to the center, and it's great. We have country ham and biscuits and gravy and eggs and hash browns and, of course, all the coffee and juice you want to drink. But that's going to be at 9 o'clock on the 22nd, on Friday the 22nd. And all that we ask is that you kind of give us a little heads up, just like for our Christmas lunch. If you know that you're going to come to it, just kind of call us that week and let us know. That way we make sure we have enough for everyone. And that's for the whole community. The Heatons want to make sure that the whole community knows about that.
Well, that is really great. And I know that has been going on now for several years, and it's usually right around that time, I think, and around Christmas time. So, yeah, that will be on the 22nd at 9 o'clock, and definitely want to remind folks about that. Of course, not only do you have meals, the fun, the food, the fellowship, but there are programs there that can be very helpful if you're trying to plan. If you have tax questions, anything like that, tell us more about some of the legal aid services and that kind of thing that you have up there.
We have free legal aid, and unfortunately, I left it off of this December calendar, but legal aid comes on the third Friday of every month, and he comes at 10 o'clock, and he just needs to kind of have a rough estimate of how many people's going to be there. And so if you just can call us at the center at 7446 and just ask, to be put down. And when you do call, just make sure you leave your phone number, because every now and then now he has to go to court or something, or he's tied up and he has to change it to another Friday. But the majority of the time he's there the third Friday of the month. So in December, he'll be there on the 15th. And that's just a wonderful service. It's free. And he's there to answer any questions you might have.
And that can be very helpful,
Yes.
of course. End of the year coming, there could be some tax, things that our folks need to talk about as we get to tax season and in preparation of those kind of things. So need to take advantage of that, and it's just one of the services that you have there. Mitzi, tell us about. Let's go back to the Christmas lunch. Ideally, I think your microphone's about shot. There we go. I got you back. Let's talk a little bit about. You ideally need a reservation for the 19th by that on the 21st. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll try to get the word out about that. And then, of course, the last week of the year, it's, as a lot of places, you have some downtime.
Yes.
So you do have to be open one day during that week, and that will be the 28th. Other than that, from Christmas Day, Monday, pretty much that entire week you're closed except for that Thursday.
Yes. And then on days like that, we send out what we call emergency meals for our homebound clients.
Okay.
And it's just a shelf staple type of food that they can kind of get by with until we're
To you're back up and operational.
Yes.
Well, good deal. Well, we know you all work extremely hard throughout the year, and of course, the holiday time is a time to be off with friends and family. And it's a good time, too, for maintenance and different things that has to happen sometimes, too, to re-energize you and get you ready for the beginning of the new year. So
yes.
What a year it's been down there. And,
It has been.
Yeah.
But I encourage everyone to please come by and just check out the center. You'd be surprised. You would.
And the center's for everybody.
Yes, everyone.
I mean, they call it the Frank Pijanana Senior Citizen Center, but if you want to go down there and have lunch, you can go down there and have
Yes,
lunch. And come down and look at our facility, because it is a nice facility.
Yes, it is. We have lots of things going on down there.
Good deal. Have we missed anything for the latter part of this week, or as we head into the holiday season at the Frank Pijanana
No,
Senior
we're
Citizen
just
Center?
regrouping and getting our Christmas stuff going and trying to get the center decorated.
I was going to say, are you decorated yet?
Yeah, we're trying to. So
I'm going to try to get a tree up in here today. I don't know. I've got one. I'm just going to kind of pull it right out of the box. I don't know if it's in the box, and just there it is. Voila.
I was wondering if our little decorating fairies were going to come or not.
Do you have some of those from
Well,
time to time?
somebody come down and they decorated us up pretty good for Thanksgiving. I never did
Knew
figure out
who
who
it
it was.
Well,
So
isn't that nice?
Yes.
And again, that's a lot of how it works down
Yes.
there, isn't it? You have an unsung volunteer, or maybe an anonymous volunteer, or person that just pitches in
yes.
and does. That's wonderful. That's the kind of atmosphere and the kind of things good stuff that goes on down at our
Yes.
Frank Pijanana Senior Citizen Center down there. So
Yes, and if anybody's interested in doing crafts, the ladies have set up the crafts tables again, and you can still come down and play pool and just all kind of things.
lots of activities.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being here today, and for what you do down at the center. We appreciate you very much, and what a wonderful resource that we have down there. And we encourage everybody to go out there. If you have any questions about anything you've heard, or you want to make a reservation for a meal, 365-7446 is the number to call. If you have any questions, hey, got a great trip to the Kentucky Opry Christmas show on the 6th of December. They're going Christmas shopping on the 12th, and of course you can eat down there during the day. And don't forget about the big Christmas lunch on the 21st and the country ham breakfast the following morning. Man, you get that the double whammy right there back to back. And country ham breakfast donation by the Heatons.
Yes.
And so what a nice thing that is. Well, Merry Christmas to you and your staff and everybody down there. It's kind of silly. It sounds silly to say that, but that's just where we're at.
That's right.
We're here.
That's right.
So,
Merry Christmas.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank
and
you.
We appreciate it. That's MITZI BUMPHUS. She is the aging coordinator down at our Frank Pijanana Senior Citizen Center here in Princeton. Go down there, check out the lunch, check out their services, and all the good happenings going on at our Senior Citizen Center here in Princeton. 365-7446 is the number to call to make your reservations. They're located at 200 Eagle Street here in Princeton. At 8:35, that's going to wrap up this edition of Tiger Talk on this Tuesday morning. My thanks to MITZI BUMPHUS for coming in, and thank you for listening to us here on WPKY The Tiger, your hometown radio station for Tiger Talk. Don't forget Wednesday's Tiger Talk. It's our extension program, and we'll also have Dr. Emily Spradlin in to talk about her activities at her office. This is the time of year she helps with the backpack program and collections there. A lot of folks helping her with that. We're going to hear more about that tomorrow right here on WPKY The Tiger. Have a great morning, everybody. Appreciate you tuning in to Tiger Talk on WPKY. Hancock's Neighborhood Market on Commerce Street in Cadiz is the place to shop for delicious home